Good morning, friends. How are you doing? Good morning. Welcome. Shema Israel Asher Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Vahafta et Anat Elohecha ובכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך וחיו הדברים האלה אשר נוחים מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך וחיה כי ויחייהו אלוהיך אל הארץ אשר נשבע לבתיך לאברהם נזכרך יעקב לתת לך ערים גדולות וטובות אשר לא בנית ובתים מלאים כל טובה אשר למילאת וברות הצבים אשר לא עשת כי ערים וזיתים אשר לא נתת והלכת ושבת ישמר לך פן תשכח את יורשת אישך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. Good morning. How are you? It's nice to see you. Today we are going to continue our reading from the Epic of Gilgamesh, where we left off. King Gilgamesh was too manly and strong. Too much of king. And he was outdoing, oppressively outdoing his citizens. And so they cried out to the gods, and the gods made Enkidu, a wild man, even more manly than Gilgamesh. And this wild man, he traveled with the beasts. He knew not language, and he ate with the deer around the watering hole. And in order to get this man to civilize Gilgamesh, they had to get a woman to civilize the man. So Shamhat is sent to Enkidu, and that's where we left off. Going to seduce him, to make him into a civilized human. He took to the road, set off towards Uruk. To the king, Gilgamesh, he said these words. There's a certain fellow who has come from the uplands. He is the mightiest in the land, strength is his. Like the force of heaven, so mighty is his strength. He constantly ranges over the uplands, constantly feeding on grass with his beasts, constantly making his way to the edge of the waterhole. I am too frightened to approach him. He has filled in the pits I dug. He has torn out the traps that I set. He has helped the beast, wildlife of the steppe, slip from my hands. I'm having a difficult time talking. He will not allow me to work the steppe. Gilgamesh said to the hunter, Go, hunter, take with you Shamhat the harlot. When the wild beasts draw near the waterhole, let her strip off her clothing, laying bare her charms. When he sees her, he will approach her. His beasts that grew up with him on the steppe will deny him. Forth went the hunter, taking with him Shamhat the harlot. They took the road, going straight on their way, and on the third day they arrived at the appointed place. Hunter and harlot sat down to wait. On one day, a second day, they sat on the edge of the waterhole. The beast came to the waterhole to drink. The wildlife came to drink their fill of water. But as for him, Enkidu, born of the uplands, Who feeds on grass with gazelles, who drinks at the waterhole with beasts, who with wildlife drinks his fill of water? Shamhat looked upon him, a human man, a barbarous fellow, from the midst of the steppe. There he is, Shamhat. Open your embrace. Open your embrace, let him take your charms. Be not bashful. Take his vitality. When he sees you, he will approach you. Toss aside your clothing, let him lie upon you. Treat him a human to woman's work. His wild beasts that grew up with him will deny him, as in his ardor he caresses you. So, I know, Clayton, isn't it? Shamhat loosened her garments. She exposed her loins. He took her charms. She was not bashful. She took his vitality. She tossed aside her clothing, and he lay upon her. She treated him a human to woman's work. As in his ardor, he caressed her. 6 days, 7 nights was Enkidu aroused, flowing into Shamhat. After he had his fill of her delights, he set off towards his beasts. When they saw him, Enkidu the gazelles shied off. The wild beasts of the steppe shunned his person. Enkidu had spent himself. His body was limp. His knees stood still, while his beasts went away. Enkidu was too slow. He could not run as before, but he had gained reason and expanded his understanding. And with that, with that incredible little story, we will pause and continue again another day. Now it's time for Arati. Excuse me. Pardon. The word Arati means flame in Sanskrit. Here we have our little flame. It's going to go out soon. I need to refill it. Jaya Jaya Arati Vina Vinayaka Vina Vinayaka Shri Ganesha Jaya Jaya Arati Subramanya Subramanya Kartikeya Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala Venugopala Venuola Papa Vidura Navanita Chora Jaya Jaya Arati Venkantaramana Venkantaramana Sankatarana Sitarama Radhe Shama Jaya Jaya Arati Gauri Manohara Bhavani Sankara Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara Jaya Jaya Arati Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati Mahakali and Mahashakti Jaya Jaya Arati Anjaneya Hanumanta Jaya Jaya Arati Dattatreya Trimutre Vatara Jaya Jaya Arati Adityaya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sanistaraya Bhaskaraya Jaya Jaya Arati Sankarachaya Advaita Guravi Jaya Jaya Arati Sadgurunata Shivananda Jaya Jaya Arati Vishnudevananda Jaya Jaya Arati Agastya Munaye Shriyama Priyaye Jaya Jaya Arati Ayapa Samine Dharma Shastave Jaya Jaya Arati Jesus Gurave Moses Gurave Buddha Gurave Jaya Jaya Arati Muhammad Gurave Guru Nanak Gurave Samastya Gurubho Namaha Jaya Jaya Arati Venugopala. The language is Sanskrit. natatra suyobati natandrakara tamnimavid yobati kutoya magni Twamir bantamirbanti sarvam tasya basya samidam vivanti Gange kayamane kaiva govari saraswati Narmade siddhikaveri hiya Namastitam namo namaha Twameva mata tapita twameva bandusha saka twameva vidya javinam twameva sarvam mama diva kayena vacha manasandriya herva buddhyatmanava prakrite sabhavad karomyad yad sakalam parasmahe narayana iti sarmarpayami Sarvadhamam parichayam become Savanam Vrija. Aham sva sarva papayo mokshayami masucha. Whatever actions I perform with my body, speech, mind, senses, my nature, my intellect, or my emotions, all of these I dedicate to you. Thank you so much for being here with me today, even if all you can do is pronounce insults. Even then. So, we will conclude now with the mourner's Kaddish. Prayer of mourning and grief for that which we are not, for that which we have lost, for that which we can never be. Good morning, Kimmy. I'm so glad you are here. Sometimes it is very difficult to say these words when the only ones who are here are people who say mean things. It is okay. I never stream at exactly the right time, or the same time. So, how would you know? But I appreciate your help. Thank you. You arrived just in time for Kaddish. So, we'll say Kaddish to grieve the suffering that we have endured, and then to remind ourselves that we need not endure it alone. For the last 2,500 years, give or take, my ancestors have said these words in response to death. Yidgadal v'yidgadash me rabba. B'yama divrachute v'yamlich malchute. B'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayidikal be Israel. B'gala v'zman kari v'yimru. Amen. Yehe shemei rabba me'va'arach li'olam omei omaya. Yidbarach v'yishtabach v'yidba'ar v'yirmam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal. Shemei d'kudesha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush birchata v'nechemata. Demiran v'yama v'yimru. Amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Ose shalom v'yimramav huya ase shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Ose shalom v'yimramav huya ase shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael v'yimru v'yimru. Amen. What is your nephew getting surgery for, Kimmy? Did I tell you that my surgery day is booked? I'm going to be getting FFS on June 29th. 3 months from today. That's so wild. Like, it feels surreal. Yeah, it's terrifying. What kind of changes is your nephew experiencing? Yeah, there's a lot of emotions. I had a nightmare about it. He's getting his tonsils out. It's never happened to me. The doctor suggested it, and my mother refused. Said, no, those organs are important. Don't get rid of them. Well, I hope he fares well and eats lots of ice cream. I'm gonna go. But I really, really appreciate you coming in exactly when you did. So much. The trolls were particularly bad this morning. But it's fine. I'm going to keep working on my paper so that I can finish within 3 months, so that after I'm done with surgery, I won't be in graduate school anymore. My life will just be so different. I'm going to get to work. But thank you. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Check out the links in the bio. We can chat on Discord, etc., etc. There's a Patreon. You know the drill. Good things to come, friend. Yes, good things to come. I'll see you soon. Farewell.